In a world where AI can translate languages instantly, you might wonder, why should we bother learning a foreign language? What's the point when technology seems to have all the answers? Let me tell you why learning a foreign language is more important than ever now. Let's start with cognitive benefits. Learning a foreign language has an incredible effect on your brain. It's like a workout for your mind. Think of it as taking your brain to the gym. It strengthens your memory. It enhances your focus. In fact, studies show that bilingualism can delay the onset of dementia by up to 5 years. So I'm 68 now, and I'm looking forward to not getting dementia soon. While translation technology might be convenient, it can't offer these profound cognitive benefits. Then we have cultural understanding. Language is far more than just a tool for communication. It is a window into the way people think, interact, and view the world. When you learn a language, you're not just memorizing vocabulary and grammar. You're unlocking the humor, values, and traditions of the people who speak it. It's like gaining a cultural compass that helps you navigate societies with greater understanding and empathy. As someone who has been a professor of cross-cultural management in Japan for 32 years, I've seen firsthand how language and culture are deeply intertwined. In Japan, for example, the language reflects the cultural value of harmony, or wa. This often leads to indirect communication, where what is said might not fully align with what is meant. For example, after a business negotiation, a Japanese person might say, "Maimuke ni kento itashimasu," which translates to, "We will consider this positively." To someone unfamiliar with Japanese culture, and especially business negotiation culture, this may sound encouraging, but in reality, it might just be a polite way to say they're not interested. Understanding these nuances is essential for building trust and avoiding misunderstandings. This depth of understanding extends beyond the words themselves. It's about knowing when to bow, how to interpret pauses in conversation, or even how to read between the lines of what is unsaid. These layers of meaning are something no translation app can replicate. Furthermore, learning a language allows you to share humor, idioms, and subtle expressions that don't translate. Ultimately, it helps you move beyond surface level interactions. It enables you to experience cultures authentically, whether it's sharing a meal, participating in a local festival, or simply showing respect for someone's way of life. The deep connection is something no app or technology will ever replace. Next, there are also economic advantages. Knowing a second or third language, or even more, can also boost your career. Employers highly value multiple lingual employees because they can bridge cultural gaps. Research shows that bilingual individuals often earn higher salaries than their monolingual peers. Also, there are jobs you just couldn't do unless you learned the language. For example, as a professor, I have, for the past 32 years, been teaching in Japanese, Chinese, Thai, and using other languages with my students, as well as additional languages such as German, Spanish, and Portuguese, Indonesian, to name just a few, when I did cultural seminars at various international companies. Furthermore, there are still significant limits to this technology. Translation apps that give you immediate translations are helpful, but they're far from perfect. They miss cultural nuances, context, and idioms. Plus, they're completely useless in situations where you don't have internet access or where the app gets it wrong. Nothing beats the confidence of being able to communicate directly. And some languages are more challenging than others for AI. They have less data. Finally, we have the benefit of personal growth. Learning a language is also about growing as a person. It teaches you reliance, patience, and adaptability. Studies show that thinking in a foreign language can even help you make better decisions. And there's nothing quite as satisfying as seeing yourself progress and achieve something you once thought was impossible. So, why should you learn a foreign language? Because it opens doors to better brain health, deeper cultural understanding, more career opportunities, and personal growth. Technology can assist us, but it will never replace the human connection that language creates. Take the first step today. Learn a language or an additional language, not just for the words, but for the world it opens up to you. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.